In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on April 8, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Houston Rockets versus Toronto Raptors. Houston will come within 1 game of wrapping up a disappointing season when it travels to Toronto on Friday night. The Rockets are on a 5-game losing streak following a loss at Brooklyn on Tuesday. Toronto has won 7 of its last 8 games, including a 119-114 win over Philadelphia on Thursday night. The Rockets are still without Eric Gordon, Dennis Schroeder, and Christian Wood, while the Raptors are without OG Anunoby and Fred VanVleet. The Rockets have little to play for at this stage of the season, while the Raptors are trying to hold on the 5th seed with just 3 games remaining. I hate this scheduling spot for Toronto, especially as a large favorite. The Toronto Raptors haven't officially clinched the 5th seed in the East just yet, but it would be impressive if they didn't lock it up and with them on the end of a back-to-back here. We could see a lack of motivation here after a big win over the 76ers. The Raptors are coming off a big upset win over Philadelphia, completing a big comeback in the process. They are now on the back end of a back-to-back as a large favorite against the worst team in the NBA. The Houston Rockets are still piling up the losses, but they continue to compete just enough, especially offensively. The Rockets are losing their last 5 games by an average of just 6 points, so the Houston Rockets to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Houston has relied on its offense throughout the season, which is one reason why it has gone over the total in 4 of its last 5 games. The Rockets are horrible on the defensive end of the court, ranked last in the NBA. Toronto was able to give VanVleet the night off on Thursday, so he should be ready for a big showing on Friday. The Raptors could get Anunoby back as well, which would provide another scoring punch. These teams have gone over in 8 of their last 12 head-to-head meetings. The Rockets are second in pace heading into this matchup with Toronto. Their rampant pace has allowed opponents to put up spectacular offensive performances on them. They average 110 points per game but are giving up a staggering 118 points on 45.5% from the field. They lack capable NBA-sized defenders to compete on a daily night and won't have Eric Gordon or Christian Wood available. Toronto will be on the second leg of a back-to-back and may sit Fred VanVleet and some other veterans for this one. With that said, they will have no problems eclipsing their season average. The total number has gone over in 4 of Houston's last 5 games, and that trend will continue on Friday. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Atlanta Hawks versus Miami Heat. The Hawks travel to Miami to take on the first-place Heat Friday night. Atlanta has won 6 of their last 7 as they finish the season on a high note and bring momentum into the play-in tournament. Miami has won 5 in a row to regain a stronghold on the top seed in the Eastern Conference, and they can clinch the first seed with a win in this game. This will be the 4th and final regular season meeting between the 2 teams, with Miami taking 2 of the first 3 battles. The Hawks are 5-14 against the spread in their last 19 road games, and 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. The Heat are 2-6 against the spread in their last 8 home games, and 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The over is 9-3 in Hawks' last 12 Friday games. The over is 8-2 in Heat last 10 overall. The Hawks are 1-4 against the spread in the last 5 meetings in Miami. The Hawks are missing John Collins, and Lou Williams is listed as questionable, while the Heat have listed Gabe Vincent, Markieff Morris, Caleb Martin, and Dwayne Dedmon as questionable. You need to check the depth charts before betting this game, as there's a chance the Miami Heat could have clinched the top seed already, and they could very well rest key players. Either way, this game is bigger for the Atlanta Hawks, as they're fighting for a better seed in the play-in tournament. The Hawks have also given the Heat trouble over the years, and that includes wins in 4 of the last 7 meetings. The Hawks really need this win to move up to 8th place, and I think they can get it done against a banged-up Heat team in this spot. So the Atlanta Hawks to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Heat do not usually see totals this high. Since February 1st, Miami has seen 5 totals above 225. They were against Charlotte 3 times, Minnesota and Brooklyn. The total went under 4 out of those 5 games, with the only overcoming 2 days ago as the Heat beat the Hornets 144-115. The Hawks are on the same offensive level as those 3 teams, but the results should be the same. Miami's defense is too good to allow the Hawks to get to 115 points, unless they allow Trae Young to have a huge night. So it will take an offensive performance where the Heat score 120 themselves to push this total over. I don't see that happening in back-to-back games for Miami. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Charlotte Hornets versus Chicago Bulls. The Charlotte Hornets will travel to the United Center on Friday night to take on the Chicago Bulls in an Eastern Conference showdown. The Hornets are 10th in the East and are locked into the 9-10 play-in game with a 40-39 record thus far and are on the second half of a back-to-back after hosting the Orlando Magic on Thursday. The Bulls are essentially locked into the 6th seed in the East with a 45-35 record and are riding a 3-game losing streak after a 117-94 home loss on Wednesday against the Boston Celtics. This will be the third and final meeting between these teams as the Chicago Bulls are looking for the regular season sweep, so it will be an interesting matchup. Chicago will snap its 3-game losing streak with a victory at home on Friday against Charlotte. But the Hornets will play well enough to cover the number. Chicago has failed to cover the number in 15 of its last 20. The Charlotte Hornets are on the end of a back-to-back, but they're playing the better ball right now, and they have more to play for in terms of fighting for a better seed in the play-in tournament. The Chicago Bulls have not only had issues against good teams all season long, but there's a lack of motivation here with them locked into the 6th seed. It wouldn't be surprising at all to see the Bulls rest some players for this contest. Also, the Bulls are losing their last 5 games by an average of 9 points. A win would be massive for either teams with the play-in tournament just around the corner, but the Hornets are clearly the team in better form coming into this meeting, and they are 14-5-1 against the spread in their last 20 road games. So the Charlotte Hornets to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Hornets have the 4th highest pace rating in the NBA. The Bulls also have the 14th highest. I would expect both teams to push the ball up the floor as quickly as they can trying to score. The Hornets are scoring the 5th most points per game. They can score from anywhere and they love to share the ball. The Bulls are scoring the 12th most points per game and will be able to find a ton of success on the offensive end in this game. I am not impressed with either team's defense either. The Hornets are allowing 115.1 PPG and the Bulls are allowing 111.6. Both offenses will be able to find open shots throughout this game. The Hornets will be down in this game and they will be pushing the ball up the court as fast as they can trying to score. Both teams are scoring the ball in the top 12 in the NBA, so that means they have shown the ability to score the ball this year. In their 2 other meetings this season, they both scored more than 227 points, and even with the injuries, it seems like they will be able to score the ball extremely well here. These defenses have been struggling brutally in their previous 4 games as Charlotte is allowing 129 points while Chicago is giving up 125 points in that stretch. I will be betting on both offenses in this game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.